Hello children, today we are going to discuss about class 9th total chapter information. Afterwards I shall explain topic wise important questions, everything I shall explain. In a semester 1 number system, first chapter is number system, second chapter is polynomials, third chapter is coordinate geometry, fourth chapter is linear equation in two variables. Fifth chapter is Introduction to Euclid's Geometry. Sixth chapter is Lines and Angles. That is the first semester. Now second semester. So in the semester second, seventh one is triangles. Eighth one is quadrilaterals. Ninth one is circles. 10th one is Heron's formula. 11th one is surface areas and volumes, and 12th one is statistics. But in these above chapters, only the few chapters are mathematical part, but most of the chapters are theory oriented sums. So be careful while you are learning time. In the first chapter, mathematical part only, little bit theory part is there. Second chapter also, polynomials is mathematical part only, that means sums, maximum sums only present. And the third chapter also, coordinate geometry, this is also very less content but somewhat theory part only. Linear equations in two variables, this is sums only, it is easy only. Introduction to Euclid's geometry, entire theory part, application part is very less, so better to learn effectively. Sixth chapter is lines and angles. This is another one more theory part, most toughest part also, and it is helpful for higher classes like 10th and other classes. Triangles in semester 2, triangles theory part, and quadrilateral also theory part, circles also theory part. Again Heron's formula is there. This part is mathematical part, but application is mostly somewhat different and difficult also. Surface areas and volumes easy only, it is come under as in 10th standard as, again this part also very easy. And statistics, which is starting topics, earlier class also you learnt in the lower level data as a data handling, this is very easy topic, but in the higher level it will be more. Now we are going to discuss about number system. First lesson, number system. What is number system means? Generally what we are learning numbers from starting onwards, I shall explain number system. First we are finding natural number system. Natural number system means it is counting numbers only, you know that 1 2 3 4 etc. up to infinity, those are natural numbers. That means counting numbers are called natural numbers. It is represented with n. Beside 0 is there, you know 0 is introduced by our Indian mathematician Aryabhatta, given yes nice it is given by Indian, that means to mathematics entire world, our Indian mathematician given this to the entire mathematics world. So it is our contribution to the mathematics, so best contribution from our India, so we can proud of it. Next, including 0 and counting numbers, that means 0 1 2 3 4 etc. up to infinity, that is whole numbers, you know that it is represented with W. Next, negative numbers, that is you know -1 -2 -3 up to infinite numbers are there. Both are concluded means that is called integers, Z or I. Z or I. Z means here Jelen word, it is derived from German word. I means English word integer. So integers means negative numbers, positive numbers, zero, entire. So that is integers. Fractions means that fraction means it's a part of whole numbers. It's a part of whole number. That is fraction. Fraction means numerator by denominator. You might have listened so many times from lower class onwards. Proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction, like fractions, unitary fractions, vulgar fractions, like that so many fractions you have learned in the lower level. Integers and fractions combinedly we can call it as rational numbers, that is Q. Q, why? Because Q means quotient numbers. We will learn about more than in the next classes. Now in this class somewhat less, but in the higher level it is more. Irrational numbers, Q dash or S. Q dash means it is not a rational number. S means here surds. Rational and irrational numbers both are combinedly we can call it as real numbers. Real numbers is represented with capital R. Imaginary numbers, that is IR or R dash. Real numbers and imaginary numbers combinedly we can call it as complex numbers, that is represented with C. It is the highest number system. We will discuss each and every content in brief in the class. Just it is introduction only. Today onwards I shall give the 9th class also. Better to learn basics who did not learn earlier. You can thoroughly observe these videos and you will get the information entire. So here n is subset of W, means that n is the lowest number system in this. Is subset W means whole number, is subset to integer. Again I is subset to Q, Q is subset to R, R is subset to C. That means the biggest number system here, complex numbers. The smallest number system is natural number, Here it is subset symbol. You will learn in the inter-level contents. Previously in the 10th standard it is present, but it is removed in the new syllabus. This is superset, means that more elements present in that, more than one. Z means already I said Zellen number, it is a German word. Integers another name. So we will discuss briefly about just information I have given, introduction of the chapters. Later we will discuss number system, what are the contents present in it. Thank you. In 9th standard our main aim is purely depends in rational number and irrational numbers only, that. But brief information I shall give about natural numbers. Natural numbers, n, it is represented with capital N. That means counting numbers. That counting numbers. N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to infinite. Whole numbers means W. That is represented with whole numbers W. It is extra number 0 is added to the natural numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to infinite. Integers Z or I, Zellen number already I have discussed about this. I, integers, English word. Negative numbers here -4, -3, -2, -1. This side onwards we should prefer -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. Negative numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. This is integers, Our main concern of this 9th class, rational numbers, that is Q, either terminated or non-terminated decimals or fraction is called rational number. What is terminated decimal and non-terminated decimal? I shall explain briefly in this class itself. But Q means here quotient numbers, x such that x this representation x such that it is look like a is to, but here we should pronounce it as is to. X such that x is equal to p by q. Here p comma q belongs to z, comma q is not equal to 0. P comma q belongs to z means here z means integers. Q is not equal to 0. Why? Because if q is 0 means undefined numbers coming. So rational number is represented this way. Irrational numbers means neither terminated nor non-terminating decimal fractions. Means that root 2, root 3, root 5, pi, etc. all these are called irrational numbers. Irrational numbers represented with q dash or surds, we know that. Rational numbers, briefly I am going to explain either terminated decimal or non-terminated decimals what it is. Terminating decimal fraction means I am giving with one illustration or example. That means 1 by 4. That means this is numerator 1. Here denominator is 4. That means 1 is divided by 4. You can't divide directly because 4 ones are 4 means it is more. That's why we are taking 4 zeros are 0 first. Subtract 1 minus 0 means 1 only. Point keep, afterwards you can keep 1 0. It will be 10. 4 2s are 8. Subtract again 2 coming. After point you can keep how many zeros you require, those many. 2 after 1 0 you can keep. 4 5s are 20. So 20 minus 20 means 0 coming. That means 1 by 4 means 0.25 coming. That means it ends after 2 decimal points. It ends. It is nothing but terminated. It is in English. Terminated means it ends at 2 points. After 2 points it is terminated decimal. This is a kind of terminated decimal of rational variety. Another non-terminating decimal I shall explain. That is 1 by 3. Means that 1 is divided with 3. First you take 3 zeros are 0 because 3 ones are means it will be more. That's why I am taking 3 zeros are 0. 1 minus 0 means here 1 only. Point after you can keep 0. It will be 10. So 3 3s are 9. 10 minus 9 means 1 again. Now point after you can keep 0 again. It will be 10. 3 3s are 9. Like this going on. Again 10. Because 10 minus 9 means 1. Point after 0 you can keep. Again minus 9. Because 3 3s are 9. After subtraction you will get 1. Point after you can keep 0. It will be going on. That means non-terminating decimal, or we can call it as recurring decimal or repeating decimal. This will be represented as 0.333 etc. That means you can write 0.3 bar. Period, here period is 3. That means the number, which number is repeating, that is called period. Periodicity means how many numbers are repeating. Only the number 3 is repeating, that is called periodicity. Again with another example I am giving 0.25, 25, 25 etc. means here 0.25 bar. Period is 25. Periodicity is here 2 because 2 numbers are repeating. 2 5 is repeating. Irrational numbers, neither terminated nor non-terminated decimals is called irrational numbers. Example we are taking as root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, pi, pi by 3, 2 pi, pi plus 3, pi minus 3, 8 or root m. Suppose in roots there is a number, perfect square is there means it is not a irrational number, again it is rational. Approximate values we are taking for root 2 1.41421356624 like that etc. it is coming, but its approximate value up to 3 decimals we are taking 1.414. root 3 is equal to 1.732, like this we are taking, but its approximate value up to 3 decimals we are taking 1.732, and root 5 is equal to 2.23606779 9775 etc. coming, but its exact value not, it is approximate value. Up to 3 decimals we are taking 2.236. all these values are irrational numbers, whereas pi is irrational, but 22/7 or 3.14 or 3 and 1/7, all these are approximate value for that pi. This is, we can call it as rational number. 22/7 is rational, 3.14 also rational, but pi is irrational because it is approximate value only. Pi is not determined exactly, so irrational. Okay, note that only. Again I am reiterating, pi is irrational, but 22/7 is rational. That means not an irrational. Okay, again formulas we required, some of them in the as surds or irrational formulas. Actually in the interlevel we are taking as surds formulas. Root AB means root A into root B. Root A by B means that root A by root B. Root A plus root B into root A minus root B means A minus B. A plus root B into A minus root B is equal to A square minus B. Root A plus root B into root C plus root D is equal to root over AC plus root over AD plus root over BC plus root over BD. Again another one, root A plus root B whole square is equal to A plus B plus 2 root AB you can write, or you can change the order, A plus 2 root AB plus B also. You can write any order, no problem. It is as like A plus B whole square formula only. There A square plus 2AB plus B square you are taking, no? Or otherwise A square plus B square plus 2AB taking. There is no order, no need of order, because here order is not important. Commutative in addition coming, that's why you can take any order. But to understand, I am telling both these formulas. N in root A is equal to A to the power of 1 by N. M in root N in root A is equal to N in root M in root A is equal to Mn in root A is equal to A to the power of 1 by Mn you can write. Here I did not write, but I shall write again. A power M by N means N in root A whole power M, or N in root A power M you can write. Here the important thing is, just I am writing the concerned formula. You can write it as 1 by Mn also. Here I am telling again, M in root A means A power 1 by Mn. That means it is in powers exponential in reciprocal. So A power M by N is equal to N in root A whole power M, or N in root A power M also you can write. Algebraic formulas we will learn in the next lesson, but it is not important in this lesson. So we are confined to this content only. And one more, in the sums, what are the sums we are going to discuss in the next video, I shall explain. Thank you. Have a nice day.